Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my April book haul. So in the month of April, we usually do spring cleaning, which to me equals buying more books to put on my bookshelf to make it look better. Which isn't really cleaning, but I don't really care because I like books. So for this book haul, I don't really have that many new books as necessarily to the year. So most of these books are already out and have been out for a while. But later on I'll do another book haul, probably part 2, which means I'll get new books that just came out this month and I'll do a book haul on that. So here we go. So the first book on my book haul list is Witch and Wizard by James Patterson. James Patterson is a very well-known author. He's supposed to be a very good author. I have never read one of his books, but hopefully this will be my first. So he's very well known in the young adult genre and the adult genre. So he is very well, has a great fan base for his books. What drew me to this book was that I was in Puerto Rico and I really wanted a souvenir that was a book when I went there. So I decided to go to the bookshop in the airport because they had no Barnes & Nobles in Puerto Rico. I looked, but nope. That should be illegal. So I saw this book and I've seen it a few times while I was in Barnes & Noble and other bookstores, and I was like, okay. I read the back of it and I was like, this is pretty interesting. It's about a society. It seems like dystopian a little bit. I might be wrong. I haven't read this, but from what I've seen from it, it looks like dystopian society with fantasy aspects in it, with witches and wizards. So Witches and Wizards, it's about these two siblings, and they get they're snatched in the middle of the night and thrown into prison. In the new order, books and music and art are banned, magic carries a death sentence, and Wisty and Wit are found, I like their names, are found guilty of being witch and wizard. Tortured and condemned to die, the siblings begin to exhibit extraordinary powers they never knew they could imagine. So it seems like they have to sort of save the world in type of way. So this leads me to connect the dots, as in dystopian plus fantasy equals awesomeness. So I hope this book is going to be very good. It's really light, so I really like that about it. It's about 300 pages, 850 pages. It has, oh look, it has little sketches in it. I never noticed that. Yeah. So I'm really excited to read this. It looks like a great book, and yeah, hopefully I'll get to it soon. And the next book is The Evolution of Mara Dyer. And Mara Dyer series, or whatever they call this series, it's very good. The first one was an excellent book. We're not really sure what's going on with Mara. This book sort of clears that up, I hope. So I want to find out what's happening with Mara and her powers, because in the last book, we found out she has some type of mind thing that she can control. I'm not really sure if I'm remembering right, but it was like 4 months ago when I read the first one, Becoming a Mara Dyer. But I'm really excited to read this one. It took me so long to actually get this one. First, because it was never in the bookstores, and I just got it today. And because this is one of the book series that you could put down and wait a little bit before you actually get the next book. Because I found myself, I love this series. I love the first book. But I found myself sort of do I want to read the second one? Yeah, I will, but not right now. I'll read it a little bit later. But I just had this spontaneous, wanting to read this because lots of Instagram people have been talking about Noah Shaw, and Noah Shaw is a great male character. He's very sarcastic, like Jace Wayland, and I like that. So I'm really excited to read this. This one's sort of clearing up what's happening with Mara Dyer, and Noah's hiding some secrets, and she has to find that out, and it's supposed to be very good, so I'm excited to read it. It has a 4.7 or something on Goodreads, so yeah, I'm going to read this after I finish Nevermore by Kelly Craig. So the next book has a very interesting cover with a very interesting name, and it might turn you off sometimes being oh, this is cheesy, but it has a really good plotline actually. So the next book is Alison Zombieland by Gena Showalter. This book, it's very interesting. I haven't read it, of course, but I just got it today. It's about sort of zombies, and this girl, so her life is pretty much ordinary until a second later, I'm guessing her family died because the zombies happened, and she has to learn how to fight back with these zombies, and this really badass guy comes in and helps her fight them. And it might sound cheesy, but it actually sounds like a good plot. I'll read it. She won't rest until she sent every walking corpse back to its grave forever. Has anyone told Alice Bell that her entire life would change course between one heartbeat and the next? She would have laughed. From blissful to tragic, innocent to ruined, please. But that's all it took. One heartbeat, a blink, a breath, a second, and everything she knew and loved was gone. Her father was right, the monsters are real. To avenge her family, Allie must learn to fight the undead. To survive, she must learn to trust the baddest of the bad boys, Cole Holland. But Cole has secrets of his own, and if Alice isn't careful, those secrets might just prove to be more dangerous than the zombies. So I've really found this interesting. I decided to give it a chance because I saw it in Goodreads, and usually the covers and the names with the weird titles, and you could see that they actually took a while to actually get the name, are usually the good ones. And this really drew me to read it because the name really pulls you in and you want to read what this might be about. Like Zombies versus Unicorns. I haven't read that, but for example, that's an interesting name. So I'm really excited to read this, and I'll probably read that after I read The Evolution of Mara Dyer and once I finish Nevermore. Last but not least is Awaken by Katie Kacvinsky. It's a very Polish name you have there, Katie. So this book is technically a sort of like a dystopian romance, and it's about this girl. She is named Maddie, and she lives in a world where everything is done on the computer. Wherever she's going to school or on a date, no one ever leaves home. There's really no need. And for the most part, Maddie's okay with a solitary digital life until she meets Justin. So this technically Justin guy, he sort of brings out the adventure in her and learns how to live life without technology. And this sounds very interesting, and I really want to read this. The book cover is very artistic, and I really like it. It's not very flashy. Like, for example, I don't really like Alison Zombieland's cover. It seems very oh, look at me, I'm very blonde with a blue dress. But this one's very vague, and I really like it. But so Awaken, it sounds like a really good name for it, Awaken. She's sort of awakening from this digital world and awakening and seeing how life actually should be lived. And I really want to read this. It's not on my top of my list, but it's definitely up there. And I have a lot of books to read, so I keep on getting more than I am reading. So let's see how this is. And I still need to do the host review, so woo. Okay, so I would like to tell you guys something. This is not really book haul related, but I'm very inspired to be an author and a writer, or a critic. I'm not really sure, but I really love writing stories, and this is sort of a project I'm working on right now. It's called Librium, and it's sort of a sci-fi book. And it's not going to be that long. It's going to be a total of 10 chapters, but I just like to read the summary to you guys. And then I'm just going to talk about what inspired me to do it. So here we go. Stories of aliens invading our planet, destroying our inhabitants, and eliminating our population. But what if the roles were reversed? What if we were the aliens invading another life form's planet? Because we are, but we don't know that yet. It is the year 2139. Naomi left planet Earth to go on the 6-month journey to Librium, the alien planet. Naomi's father is the commander of the Terra mission, and she has grown accustomed to what is expected of her: duty, honor, and belief in the mission. But during the journey, secrets hidden in the darkest shadows will come to light. Challenges will be faced, but with the help of the mysterious and arrogant soldier Cal, together they'll uncover mysteries amongst the stars. So what really inspired me to write this is that you don't really hear us being the aliens invading another life form's planet, and I really wanted to read a book like this, but when I looked online there was nothing really like that, and I was like, okay, what if other people are thinking this? What if other people want a book that is like this? So I decided to write my own, and right now I'm aiming for 10 chapters, and I have 3 right now, and it's so much fun to write it, and I love it. I have it's 10 pages long right now. And I'm excited to write it. It's sort of the reverse effects of alien invasion, and we don't really see ourselves as the alien invaders. Because always in TV shows, movies, books, aliens invade us. We never invade them. So I wanted to sort of change it up and rewrite it. So this is going to be really fun, and I'm excited to tell you guys more about it later on. I want to leave it sort of vague, so to let you guys think about it, and I'll probably put it online once I'm done with it, and let's hope it goes far from there. It probably won't, but as long as I know that I wrote a good book or story or something, I'm happy with that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my book haul, and I'll probably get back for a part 2 later on this month when I go buy some more newer books. And so book haul, I'll be having a part 2 later on this month when more books get released, and there'll be newer books. So thanks you for watching, and I hope this helped you get your ideas for your book reading this month. And also, if you read any of these books, please tell me about them in the comments below about what you thought about them. Rate them on the scale of 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Hopefully it won't be a 1. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys are having an amazing spring break if you're still on it, like I am. But if you're not, have fun at school. And thank you guys for watching. Bye!